reimbursement form that a physician had to fill out in order to gain their reimbursement for speaking at a particular program. And so in addition to their honoraria, they requested $61.04 for reimbursement. The reimbursement, when we looked at the details of it, really included airport parking as well as 2 meals. Thankfully, they at least broke it down here into 2 meals, but then when we looked at their receipts, we could also see that there were 2 receipts for 2 different meals. So the issue here is that in the data that we saw that was in the system, we actually saw a travel expenditure for a consultant for $61.04, when in turn it really should have been broken down into at least 3 expenditures from our perspective. And of course, we left it up to the organization, to the manufacturer, to make that decision as to how they wanted to provide guidance. Was it okay to roll it all up and submit it as 6104, or would they want them to break it up moving forward? So reimbursement of expenses may be submitted as one record. We actually see that fairly commonly. I wouldn't say greater than 50%, but it was enough for it to be a topic of discussion and concern. Meals may not have been split into separate events, and from our perspective as advisors, we really recommend that if you're going to split up anything, that you do have them split up the meals so that you do not have provide a false impression as to how much that meal actually was. So it looks a lot better to have 2 meals of $11 and $17 versus to have a $29 meal. But in other cases, we actually saw more expensive